It's the NFL on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Titans and the Vikings, and it comes your way next.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. A give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. Here's Kaepernick to throw. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Tennessee offense, and you see Ryan Tannehill leading them out. They run on 1st down with Henry, but the hole evaporates quickly as he'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Tannehill. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans have taken a 1st quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the ground, it's Cook. He'll take this up just shy of the 40. Excellent display of footwork on that run. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Steps away. Throw caught there by Osborne. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, 91!
On play action, it's Kaepernick. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
36-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. That's good. Minnesota Vikings. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, 91!
Now a play fake. Kaepernick. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Kaepernick now to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Cook. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Kaepernick. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
A short gain that doesn't get him the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. Running for it, here's Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's Dalvin Cook there with a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Kaepernick looking to throw for it. That's caught at the 2. And did he get the football to break the play? No, he did not. They'll say... out of bounds shy of the goal line, and they'll be denied on the 2-point conversion. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Batson not going to risk returning it, so they'll start at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Running left, it's Henry. Got some room at the 30. Sheds off the tackle.
Get ready! Get ready! Get ready!
One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
On second down, here's Henry.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the...
And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. The 30. 10. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return. A scoop and score for the Vikings. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed two-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 48.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And they're going to speed things up here. On second down, it's Cook again. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Sliding out of the pocket. There's Jefferson to pull that in. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. On the move to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Colin Kaepernick. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. They set up the screen for Henry. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He completes it to Julio Jones. A gain of 6 there on first. And until that point, we haven't seen Julio Jones. That's hard to believe here this late in the game.
And no one more frustrated than Julio Jones because receivers feed off of catches. That's their fuel, and that's also their affirmation. And he hasn't been getting much of that in this game, and their team is losing, and he wants to have a better effect on the game.
Just the first connection. Ryan to Jones there. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. This complete to the former Longhorn Marcus Johnson. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. And he will score! Touchdown, Titans! Well, Derrick Henry, the league's leading rusher in 2019. You wouldn't think a man that big could motor like that, but he can all right, and he proved it right there.
And what was impressive to me is not just how much he wanted it, but how he fashioned it. I mean, he was shedding tacklers left and right, evading tacklers left and right. And when you think about the energy it takes to ward guys off, that's really impressive. He still managed to keep his balance and turn this into a fantastic run.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Kaepernick. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down of the 46. And now they're in the hurry-up. Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. A give. This is Cook. Oh, nice move. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First and 10 at the 24-yard line. Kaepernick now on first down. Open right side, complete to Reagor. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line. To throw, it's Kaepernick. He'll get this right back to Reagor. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Handoff comes to Cook, and the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Batson not going to risk returning it, so they'll start at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it, because there's been tough going on the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared. Brace yourself. There'll be some contact going on.
They'll run it again with Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. The handoff running left, Henry. 1st down and much more for Henry. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 140 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead.
Touchdown, Titans! Nick Westbrook-Akine, 43 yards. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Bullock good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, good-looking return set up here. He's at the 40. Past the 20. He will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. A big-time special teams play here in the 4th quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time. That extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Tannehill on 1st down. Oh, a strip. The ball comes out, and this belongs to the Vikings. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. On 2nd down, Cook. Ooh, with a juke. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point.
Touchdown! It's complete. Justin Jefferson from 8 yards out. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Joseph on for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's polished off by a Viking score. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Throwing again on second down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Desperation time for Tannehill on 4th down. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on down. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Second down, they go right back to Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 88 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a run with Cook. They showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. From the 5, 2nd and 4. They run, Cook, and diving to try to get the first down. He's going to be a little bit shy of the marker. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. C.J. Ham taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Here's Batson now, bringing it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They begin with Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Tannehill. He completes it to Jones. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Now it's Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.